Yeah. Do while loop is there. What is there? What it means, right? First, whether it will you want whenever you wanted to execute one statement. So you wanted to come to the inside, you wanted to execute a one statement, whether it is true or false, it doesn't matter you. So you always wanted to execute one times exactly. So then after executing the one time, you wanted to uh, uh, loop the statements. Then in that case, this do while will help you. It will always execute a statement. First it won't check the condition, it will execute, next time it will check the condition. So whenever you wanted to execute something uh, one time, so that time this do while loop help you. So first I have to do, this is a syntax again, do uh, it will always execute. First it won't check the condition, it will execute first, then next time it will check the condition. Basically it is a inverse of while loop. How it will be, first it will check the condition, it will come the inside loop, it will first one time it will execute, then check the condition, end of the loop it will check the condition. So see, first statement, if it is true, it will go to statement, if it is false, it will terminate. So it will, this do will execute one time always, whether condition becomes satisfied, true or false. See, I will make use of here this one. So if you see, first time it will always execute exactly. See, it won't test first. I will equal to, can you see, first it's printing a zero. uh, can you see here, we are not testing any condition, it won't check any condition. I whatever it is there, so we are printing that one. So it's first zero, then I equal to uh, here I become 2, 0 plus 2, 2. 2 is less than 10, is greater than or equal to 10, so correct. So it will again in, now it will start looping, condition becomes, so again it will come here 2. What it is, it will print 2. Now it will 2 become 4, 4 is less than 10, again statement is correct, again it will enter into the loop. Now 6, it will become 6, 6 is less than 10, true, again it will enter into the loop and it will print 8 become, 8 is less than 10, it correct. Again it will enter into the loop. 10 is less than equal to 10 is less than or equal to 10, correct, again it will print. Now it will become 10, it become a 12, 12 is less than equal to 10, no, it will come out of the loop, so it didn't print it. So this is, yeah, while do while, yep, yeah, this is a do while statement. Anything we are done, anything we're left, yep. Yeah, yeah, now we'll you this break statement, we'll say exactly why you, where we can use the break statement actually. We used the break statement in switch cases. So, okay, so whenever conditions, for example, some you wanted to execute, after executing, once your condition satisfy, you wanted to break, you don't want to pursue after that, some certain condition is. So whenever you wanted to terminate the loop, you wanted to switch control to outside the loop statement, then this break statement will help exactly. So I will see how it will help, I will explain you. So what we are doing here, right? So how it is, whenever our conditions become true na, it will break exactly, it won't come out of loop. So whenever our condition become true, it will break that point, it won't execute. That break continues means that scenario, particular scenario, it won't execute, it will continue. Let's see. Can you say whenever that conditions become true, after that it won't execute. Can you say for 0 to 6 only it printed. So first it will check I equal to 0, I is less than, so you're printing. Then inside also we are checking if I is equal to 6. So if once it become you break, you won't execute anything. So whenever you wanted to this kind of a scenario, you can make use after some particular uh, you are in loop, you wanted to come outside the loop for a particular conditions satisfies. In that case, you can make use of this break statement. Break is a keyword. Whenever you wanted to break the loop, you can make use of this break. Now same with respect to one more, it is there a continue. So continue, what it will happen na? If this condition is satisfied, still I will write to you wanted to continue, you wanted to continue some conditions satisfies true. After just run now, how it will come, can you see? Even though if 679, okay, yeah, it will keep continue on those set what to call, when you are if your condition satisfies na, you wanted to keep continuing that flow of execution, that time also you can make use of this continue. Otherwise we'll take other different examples, so how you can understand that one. Break means it's breaking the section, it won't execute after that particular condition, so it is inverse of break. So continue means even the condition satisfied, will keep continue executing the loop that time. Same thing, inverse of this break and continue, other than nothing. See, so same thing they also took care exactly. If that particular conditions become true, you continue exit. That's it here. Yeah, anything here? Yeah, we are done with this loop statement. Control statement we done, loop, while loop, do loop, break and continue. Yeah, comments, how if you wanted to, sorry, I think, yeah, how we can do in comments now Java. There are three types of a comment. This is a single line comment. If you wanted to do particular line, you have to write as a double slash. This is a single line comment. When you wanted to do multi-line comment, you have to write like this: star hash, star hash. This is a multi-line comment. So you wanted to comment this directly from here to here, you have to write like this: star hash, star hash. And one more comment is a documentation comment, they will call, like a documentation comment, how they will write like this they will write. It means whenever if user write they will treat as a documentation comments. So single comments, multi-line comments, documentation. Single line comment, if you wanted to comment single, you can make use of a double slash, multi-line slash, star, star slash. This is a documentation comment. So whatever you written, like people they will write na. See, can you see it's checking color means it is a documentation comment. See here, this is a multi-line comment. This is can you see this color only? So this is documentation, this is a multi-line, this is single comment. I think same things they might be mentioned here. Comments, yeah, comments, how we can comment in, say, single line, multi-line, documentation. Yeah, same thing they have written. See, this is a multi-line comment, star hash. Yeah, see, this is a documentation comment, slash, star, star, like this. Yep. Yeah, now we are done with the control loop. Now we'll come with this Java oops concepts. So first we'll say what is this object class, then this will go one by one exactly. So object means anything which has a any real world entity which has some value, they will call as a objects. So object may have a different property also, exactly object. So anything, for example, pen, person, table, chair, car, anything which is as a real world entity, it will call object. They will call as a object. So again, what do it mean by a class? Class is a collections of a object. So for first, how it will what do you mean by, yeah, class is a, this is object, anything which has a real world entity will call as an object. So a class, what is a class, is a collections of object, which whatever it all collected, these will call as a class, or it is also called as a blueprints of a object. So same thing exactly. Collections of object, it is a logical entity. So we'll see inheritance, how it is. I will tell you just the theory will explain, practical we'll see one example in later onwards. Inheritance means whenever you wanted to acquire property of the parent to child, so that time you can make use of a inheritance. Inheritance means basically acquiring a property of a one class of object to the other class object. So here how it will do, child class will by you wanted to inherit the property of your parents, so child class can inherit basically using the making use of the parent class. So inheritor, that is called. Polymorphism means same task can be performed in different ways. There are two types of polymorphism. One is a compile time, runtime. You will see in with help of example. So abstraction says we are hiding the functionality, only showing functionality to the user exactly. We are hiding the implementation here, how it is internally working. Just we are showing the functionality abstraction. So I will say these. We'll see with the help of an example only where we are using this encapsulation, polymorphism, everything. So here this is not required, I feel, as of now. Association. Okay, now, yeah, if you want, you can follow this naming conventions also. So yeah, this is very important exactly when you are writing a framework, naming conventions or so. So always start to class name with the uppercase letter. This is a naming convention. So we have written already framework. So some places always start this what you call uh, class name with the upper class letter. So how I will create, say here. See, okay, this is whatever you're creating right class, so it always start with the uppercase letter. So your naming convention, make sure that whenever you're creating a class, you start with the uppercase letter. This is only they are telling upper class name should start with the uppercase letter. This one, then variable should start with the lowercase name. This whatever it is, the int I variable, it should start with the lowercase name. Yeah, method should start also calls with the lower case. Can you see here, print and here also, if you see here, this all start with the lowercase name, method name. This is a method name, so it should start with the lowercase, class name uppercase, method lowercase, name, then variable also lowercase, method also should start with the lowercase letter, such as so you give a variable name such a way that it should make a some sense. Don't give abc xyz. So whenever in you're using real time, no, we are using real time, like string actual result, expected result, there we have mentioned those. So it's making some sense, right? So you make use of a variable lowercase. So you should not use what you call special character or something as a variable name exactly. Then package name also, if you whenever you are using package name, so it should always start with the lowercase only, com dot if you see, we used com dot test case, com dot functional, com dot objects, like that. So we use this package name, so it should always start with the lowercase only. So constant write in a capital case letter, constant whenever you are doing. So some people use a camel case naming exactly. In our framework also, we have written use whenever that naming becomes big, no, method name big, in that time we can make use of this camel case. What do it mean by camel case? Means first letter of the what you call first letter of the word start with the small, then remaining it followed by a caps letter. Can you see, first name F is a small, then name, action is a, so first letter of the word it should start with what you call capital word. They will call it as a camel case, that is. So some people they will use, they will make use like this also, or like this also they can use first name action event, like this also, it depends on, they will as a camel case. So this is right. So now we'll try to create one class. So how would the class is that, this is a syntax class. uh, I will show you. We'll create one class only. What is this, how you can create a class name? Just you can give just so this is a syntax. So this is a class, how you have to create a class, right? So first you have to uh, this is a modifier access, they will call public private, we'll say public. So, key class is a keyword, you have to write class is a keyword, then class name. So as I told, right, class name, it should always start with the caps. You can make use like this is syntax, you have to create like this. So this, So this is a test class. So this is a class. Now whatever you return inside this class, right? Everything it will become a object. Whatever you return here, everything you will return treat it will treat as an object exactly. So this they will treat as an object. This is a class, and this anything inside it is come right in class. They will treat as an object. So now this is a class. Oh yeah, if you see, yeah, created but outside the method known as an instance variable. See, this is whatever the variable create, right? I was telling instance variable. This is inside the class, but outside the main method. We don't have any main method. So if you create one main method here, there. Yeah. See, inside the class, outside the main method, whatever you use variable, no, this will call as an instance variable that time. So now we'll go with the method exactly. What do you mean by method exactly? Method is basically when you wanted to execute some set of instructions. So that time you can create a method. For example, you wanted to add some, you are giving on some random two number, you wanted to perform addition. So for example, first time you wanted to give 10, 20, next time you wanted to give some other random number. So it is, instead of hard coding, we'll write a one method, then we'll pass the input to the method, then whenever you wanted addition, we'll call that method exactly. So what is the main advantage of a method is like code reusability and code optimization exactly. This is the main advantage. We'll create one method. So how we'll create uh, I will show you. So, okay. Mm. So yeah, before that I wanted to tell you how we can make a new keyword. There is a new keyword in Java. What you want, this new keyword, whenever you wanted to use creating an object of the class, that new keyword, we'll see next exactly how we can, or I can explain. Okay, let's see, I will explain here only what is in there. So, okay, I will create, so I will create one class only. So I'm creating one class here exactly. So this we have created one class. So we have also object for student, assume that's int id, student id will be there, roll number you can write int roll number. So his name will be there. So string, you can make use of string name. Sorry, string name. String name. So now it is a class. So you wanted to access these variables inside this method. So how we can access? So you have to create an object of this class. How we can create object of the class? The syntax will be class name. Okay, we have to make use of the keyword class name. Then reference variable equal to new class name. So later onwards we can access that object. Same thing I will create on class object. So if you see my class name is a student, then you can create one student reference variable s1. I will create s1 equal to new, again my whatever student, like this you have to create. Can you see, now you wanted to access whatever the object belong to that class. Now you can easily access by creating the object of now s1 dot, can, sorry, reference variable, can you take a reference now s1 dot, can you see, you can access whatever the variable. So like this you can create a object of the particular class s1 dot, see name, string, roll number, whichever the objects they belong, you can create. So how you can create object means you have to create like this. This is a there are a different way also, but most of the people they will create by using the new keyword. So syntax will be class name, reference variable, new keyword, then class name. This is same thing, same class name, reference variable. So you how people will this reference variable you also use make some instead of s1 s2 you can write like small, you can write small word student, so it make a sense. So if students to means it is making some sense, right? Student instead of, so you should always use the reference variable also, like smaller word, so that should make some sense. Any doubt guys here how you to create objects? So we'll stop, but tomorrow we'll see methods and creating methods constructor, how can create. Is that fine? It's already 8:15, or if you want we want to, we can continue. So better we can uh, start tomorrow. We'll start about this, how to create a object constructor. We'll see those things tomorrow.
Actually, I have work tomorrow. Like, could you postpone class for tomorrow, please? Just for tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. If because continuously we'll keep postponing only. That's it. Then that fast last what you call 4 days I
Yeah, actually,
felt yeah, people
actually,
are maybe keep postponing. Some people are complaining exactly when we wanted to complete. So how?
actually, last week and this week, I had job on Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay,
Last week and this week, so only for these 2 weeks. I hope next week it's fine.
yeah. If you wanted to postpone today class, tomorrow can we extend in that tomorrow? If you wanted to postpone day after tomorrow, can we
Yeah,
extend
sure.
2 hours?
Yeah,
If
it's fine for me.
means others also I have to tell others people, so because based on voting we can conclude. Otherwise you have to go with videos only in that case.
Yeah, okay, sure, no
Yeah,
problem.
let's see, we'll take a voting. Yeah, how about Geeta and Shrikant? Yogita?
Yeah, I am okay today. Actually, I came late from my kids' school. I joined late. It's okay. Whatever, for everyone convenient, I am okay with that.
Shrikant?
I'm not specific.
Okay, Shrikant, are you there? Shrikant, if you are talking, I think you are on mute. No, you are available, but I'm not able to hear voice.
For me also okay.
Okay, Yogita also fine. So in that case,
Yeah, I
Friday.
am fine.
Okay, Friday will take 2 hours. Huh?
Thanks,
Tomorrow,
thanks all, thanks all.
tomorrow will postpone, and Friday will take 2 hours class. Actually,
Yeah,
there
sure.
will create this methods constructor everything. So if you guys have written in framework, otherwise I would have taken this class first. Other that is same. The what you call this much Java is not required there also. That's the reason I start Selenium first there instead of this Java, because this Java concept is a vast, it will never ending. You can't be able to complete also. That's the reason we start directly Selenium only there. I started.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, we'll meet day after tomorrow, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.